There is news tariff hikes have been increased by Bharti Airtel as well following Jio's hike as of last night. We are given to understand that first flash that is coming in front of me is that less than 70 paisa a day hike has been done on the entry level plans. And this is effective Wednesday. I am looking at more details to come in, and I will give all those details that are coming in on my wires. But Bharti Airtel is about 1% higher now, and the company has said that their focus is to continue to maintain ARPU above 300 rupees, and therefore even Bharti Hexacom circle rates have been hiked, or tariffs have been hiked at that front as well. So we'll continue to watch out for the entire telecom space today. Reliance on the one hand, Bharti Airtel on the other, Vodafone Idea is likely to follow suit with the news coming in on that front too. So this is going to be clearly the focus of the day. Let's ask Kiranji, within we have the only major listed company is Bharti Airtel. Reliance is a proxy play. Vodafone Idea is finally coming out of its long drawn price erosion, wealth erosion that we have seen, and finally things are looking better for Vodafone Idea. How are you looking at the telecom space? Where would you place your bets? 4% higher now for Bharti Airtel at 1536.
Right. So overall, as you mentioned about, there are only three players which we have to play this telecom sector or a telecom bull run. So Bharti Airtel definitely is going into the heart of high bottom since a couple of months, and it is going to hold this particular trend as we are seeing that large player Reliance is is rising the tariff. So Bharti and Jio, Bharti and Vodafone can also follow the same. Looking at chart pattern, Bharti Airtel has already given a breakout from 1450, and from that particular level, if we expect, there are chances prices can touch 1520, 1550 in upcoming time. So any dips towards 1450 would be the buy opportunity. Keep very strict stop loss below 1420 and for the target price of 1520 and 1550. Now, apart from that, Vodafone Idea, it is a retailer choice because it is again a very two-digit stock, and generally retailers like such kind of a stocks. However, if you look at the weekly, monthly, and daily chart, all three time frame, the momentum indicator into the bullish zone, and generally we have seen whenever the prices momentum indicator keep rising in all these three time frames, then we can expect some short a good amount of trade in short time. So looking at all this pattern, we are expecting a good amount of move should come in by Vodafone Idea. Price-wise, stop loss can be a very small, but the percentage-wise stop loss is quite big. So at current market price or any dips toward 18 rupees, 1850, that again a buy opportunity. Looking at price pattern or a weekly chart or a monthly chart, as of now, the next resistance placed at 22 rupees. Once the 22 rupees cross, then we can expect some further up move also. So as of now, Vodafone Idea is trading above COVID, before COVID high. So 2029 Vodafone Idea was trading at 19 rupees, and now again it is trading at 19 rupees. So it almost 6-7 years of breakout. So there are very good chances we can see some 22, 23 kind of a level. Keep very strict stop loss below 70.
Okay, Kiran. We'll also welcome Mayuresh Joshi now on the show with us, Head of Equity Research at William O'Neill India. Warm good morning to you. Thank you so much, Mayuresh, for taking the time out. So much to discuss today, but we are discussing the telecom space where the news is flowing in from now. So let me begin with that. Almost up to 25% of a hike by Jio, and now, just now, about Bharti Airtel is announcing revised mobile tariffs and a hike of up to 20% for various plans as well. The stock is reacting positively. How are you really looking at the telecom space?
Morning, Sakshi. Morning, Shelter. So I think positive light. And again, I think the news has become fact now and on expected lines in terms of the 20-25% hike that was expected. So to that extent, it largely will start building into the price as we see built up during the day. But what this really does for players like a Bharti and Jio, Sakshi, is that because they have front-loaded their capex, both in terms of spectrum spends a couple of years back and the 5G infrastructure ecosystem as well, along with very calibrated spends in this round's spectrum auctions as well. The flow will directly be on the EBITDA front, and therefore I think EBITDA expansion is what the street was looking at, along with bottom line growth, is now going to become a reality. So to that extent, deleveraging of balance sheet, specifically in Bharti's case, some expectation in terms of their non-core asset sales, And in fact, even some circle sales in the African region would deleverage the balance sheet even more. So the street should take it positively. I think one actionable on declines might be a stock like Industar, where the expectation now largely is that tenancy ratios should keep on improving. Expectations in terms of both telecom and the industrial part of the business should start inching higher. And when you're probably looking at the revenue per TAR, I think that should also show some element of respite, leading to deleveraging of the balance sheet on Indus as well. It does have built up debt over the last few quarters, and this will certainly help them in terms of a business outlook to reduce debt on its balance sheet and create the operating leverage and return ratios improvements that one looks at. So yeah, I think telecom looks good as a space. Anybody holding Airtel, Jio through Reliance can continue holding. Indus Star probably on declines might be an action.